Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this morning's edition of Don't Sleep on the Dallas Cowboys, because you literally cannot sleep on the Cowboys because things can happen late in the evening, late at night, first thing in the morning. So you want to be up to speed with everything that is the Dallas Cowboys. Now let's get open for business, and let me start off with a heartfelt thank you. Oh my God. It happened in the middle of the night last night. No, not me having to go to the bathroom like I usually do, because that's what happens when you get old. You got to get up and go to the bathroom. No, we actually reached 25,000 subscribers. I can't believe that. When I started this channel, I never dreamed of having 25,000 subscribers. I remember on my birthday, October 2016, and hitting 1,000 on my birthday, that I was like, oh my God, I can't believe there's 1,000 people. And now 25,000 before the start of the 2018 season. It's just unbelievable. So I want to thank every one of you guys, even you trolls that are subscribers to the channel, because I know you guys are watching right now as well. Can't seem to get rid of you cockroaches. Wow. 25,000. That just makes me want to work that much harder to make sure I bring you all the news on the Dallas Cowboys. Because here we are, 52 days, 8 hours, 6 minutes, and 15 seconds away from the 2018 season. Time's flying by. We're 6 days away from training camp, and it's just unbelievable. We've made it through the NFL winter and the spring of our discontent, and now we are on the cusp of training camp. I can't wait, because it looks like we'll be actually at training camp on either the 3rd or the 4th of August. At practice, not a game, but we'll be at practice, and I can't wait for that. But for this team, this 2018 season, a lot of new faces, from the coaching staff down to the players, a lot of young faces. What this team needs to do, something we haven't done in quite a while, and that is to have a dominating defense. You look back at all the formulas of all the great Dallas Cowboy teams. Our team identity has always been running the football, and then great quarterback play, along with a dominating defense. And you can look back through Tony Romo's career. We've had some good defenses. We never had a dominating defenses. We always had DeMarcus Ware, who, one year had 19 and a half sacks. Incredible season. That season we ended up with 42 sacks. And that's one of those magical numbers that more times than not, Super Bowl teams have about 45 plus sacks in the season. And that's something that's been kind of not there for our Cowboys in a while. And you look at our defense being ranked in 2013, oh my God, that was just terrible. With a Jason Hatcher who had 11 sacks, with the DeMarcus Ware, we were worst in the NFL. And I don't care how good your offense is, if your defense is in the bottom of the basement, we were below the basement, in fact. Heck, I believe that defense might have even dug all the way to China. It's hard to win. It puts too much pressure on your offense. We need our defense to be dominating. And I'm hopeful for it, because the trend has been, since that historically bad defense in 2013, is each year it's gotten a little bit better. Okay? 2014, we were second in the NFL in takeaways, which we still gave up a lot of yards, but we were getting the ball back to the offense. That's one of those big keys, that bend don't break mentality that we had. because we kept getting turnovers to give the ball to the offense, which would give the offense more opportunities. Thus, the offense scored more points and kept the ball away from the other team. Part of that winning formula. But since that time, the defense has not been able to really take away the ball. This was the best year we've had in a long time, where we were 18th. Got to do better than what we did. We would go for games upon games where we wouldn't have an interception. We truly need that to happen. And the biggest way to help that happen is, one, have a more aggressive defense, and two, knock the snot out of the quarterback. And I dare say that potentially we may have the best defensive line that we've had in a very, very long time. I still love the one technique guy, the big fat guy, along with speed rushers, because what you have to understand is you can have, and we had DeMarcus Ware getting 19 sacks in 2011, I think it was. Edge rusher, he's getting sacks, he's getting upfield and all that. But if you can't hold the middle, it gives a lane for the quarterback to be able to see, and he can step up in the pocket. Because the outside rushers are rushing upfield, quarterback steps up, they blow past him, and thus can make a play. But if you have that big guy in the middle who holds up, then he's in the face of the quarterback, and then he starts getting happy feet and wants to get rid of the ball quicker. But the Cowboys believe in speed. And you can look all across our defensive line, and they're all kind of defensive end type of a build. Taller guys, 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". A little bit on the leaner side, between about 260 and 290. Deontay Jones, I think, is about 300 or so. Collins is about 300 or so, but not your typical defensive tackles. Defensive tackles usually are kind of short and stubby, 6 foot, 6'1", and about 320, 340 for that prototypical one. But we believe in speed, and speed is good if you are doing a lot of pass rushing. Not so good if you end up having to hold up against the run, because you're getting double teamed and you get about 290 pounds against two 300-pound guys knocking the snot off. You're getting blown downfield. Be that as it may. With DeMarcus Lawrence paying that franchise tag, the incentive for him is to have another lights-out year, because he going to get paid either by Dallas or somebody else. Guys like Tyrone Crawford, who know that their cap number is pretty high and sees all the young talent that's coming in behind him, has an incentive to really play as well, because if he's not playing for the Cowboys, he's auditioning for somebody else. And then you've got guys like Randy Gregory, who is happy to be back. Don't know how much you're going to get out of him, but he's been away from football for 2 years, basically. And he's going to want to be out there really ready to rock and roll. You got a Taco, a guy who started off slow but started coming on. That's out there. You got a Coney Ely that I'm not sure, with all of the players that you have, if he's going to even be able to make the team, trying to resurrect his career. Deontay Jones, same kind of a deal. So all of a sudden, you start looking at this defensive line and saying to yourself, we may actually have I almost forgot David Irving. And when David Irving comes back, and I know a lot of people aren't talking about David Irving that much, but David Irving to have 7 sacks in 8 games, if he can come in and do that again, I'm good with that. And with the pass-happy league that we have, you need a good pass rush. Because like I said, there's one statistic above all others, is generally speaking, your Super Bowl teams are in the higher 40s in sacks. And we haven't been in the 40s in sacks since about 2011. And DeMarcus Ware was 19 of those. In fact, some of these years since then have been kind of pathetic, where we've been in the 20s. Last year was better. We had 36, but we need to push that to about 45. If they can do that, I guarantee you the turnovers will come, and we'll end up winning more and more games. 6 days till training camp. Man, are you as excited as I am? Because I know I'm ready. I can't wait to actually talk about the players on the field. 6 days left, keeping our fingers crossed that nothing bad happens with any of our players. I'm Mark Holmes, and I got to get to my day job. And again, thank everybody for getting me over 25,000. Have a great day.